microphone. Can you hear me? Hey, hey, microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? No. What is my theme song is it's the culture hustle when we do it from the muscle. Knowledge and soul, good vibes, that's the goal. Knowledge and soul, good vibes, that's the goal. It's the culture hustle when we do it from the muscle. Knowledge and soul, good vibes, that's the goal. Knowledge and soul, good vibes, that's the goal. That's the theme song. And we are tuned into the culture hustle. We are here the second and fourth Friday of every month. Welcome people, peace and blessings. And today we have with us my booski, my girl, Lady Sarkazym.
What's up, good people?
She's my favorite. So, this is the book, guys. Dear Lost John. She also has a album.
Mm-hmm.
One or two?
3.
Oh,
2 available on realsoulrecords.com.
Y'all heard me talk about Real Soul already.
3, but 2 available for purchase and to download.
Real Soul Records. So I have the whole album already. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let Miss Lady Sarkazym tell you a little bit about herself and what she out here doing in these streets.
So I am Tam Muhammad, aka Lady Sarkazym, as my husband likes to call me, aka Chocolate Bars. That is I. So I have this poetry project, Dear Lost John. There's the book. There's also music to go along with it on the website realsoulrecords.com.
Yes, tap in, you guys. This album is dope.
It's a lot of things. It's doing very well. So I can tell you a little bit about the book. So it's all the poetry from the album, and it's also, it's like little quotes in the beginning of each poem. From myself. I'll read the first one. Dear Lost John, when someone says you are too good for me, it's not a compliment, it's a warning. With love, Lady Sarkazym.
Message.
We can talk about that if you want. So then there's the poem, and then I give a kind of a brief summary of what my experience is with each piece in the book. And then there's a note to self where you can write your own notes. You can talk about for yourself stuff to look back on, what your experience is, how you connect with the piece. And then hopefully like this summer, I'm thinking about all of these things, especially with ladies round tables as I had with some lovely ladies for my video, Dear Lost John, the first piece on the album, Dear Lost John, and the first piece in the book. We did a round table, and you guys will get to see, not in the video, but oh, we don't have the round table.
No, exactly. I'm like, what is she talking about? But we can do another one though.
Yeah, we're gonna do another round table. I mean,
and I was cute in that video too. My hair was short, my outfit was.
Oh yeah, I mean, she still got to be in the actual video.
Yes, I'm in the video. I'm in the video, and I got a quote.
Oh, and she has it. Oh yeah, I also have is quotes from some ladies in the back of the book that listened to the album and connected with certain pieces in the album. And yeah, we got into, so it's going to be like more ladies roundtables. If you want to be a part of one, hit me up in my inbox, because I'm thinking about taking that thing a little bit broader. Yeah, so it's going to be a whole thing. This summer is going to be eye-opening. It's definitely going to be eye-opening.
Okay, so I'm gonna read my notes, and
she's gonna read her.
Yes, I'm gonna read my note in the book. My note.
Yes.
Notes in the book. Note. So my note is from one of her pieces called Misery. Amazing poem, and I connected to it. And so this is what I said. I was the misery in my life. I had to step back from myself and make some fucking changes. It took me a while to step into action. I would ask myself, am I the person I think I am? Am I as confident as I put into the world? Me and Misery are friends now because she ain't going nowhere. She just knows when to be quiet. Like my mother used to say, women are a kaleidoscope of emotions. Boom.
No.
Message. Yes. So I have learned to live with that part of me. You know, there are good days and there are bad days in everyone's life and everyone's relationship. And that's not just with a man or woman, it's with your kids, it's with your friends. So every moment is not going to be a good moment. And it's okay to be in your misery sometimes and reflect on the shit you felt like you should have did better in your life or that day. So that's my misery. And I sit with that sometimes. And she always in my back pocket, just like, all right, my misery is in this back pocket and I don't give a fuck is in this back pocket.
And one thing about misery where, you know, I said something the other day, is like, don't let self-care trick you out of getting healed. Because when, you know, sometimes we run to, I mean, self-care is fucking awesome. And you should have self-care in everything that you do. Everything that you do throughout this life, even your breaks at work, it's self-care, right? But sometimes when people are miserable, they go to like, I'm gonna take a trip because, you know, meanwhile, if you're not dealing with that thing that's making you miserable, misery is going to sit right next to you on that airplane. Misery is going to tuck herself right in your suitcase and come along with you. And then she's going to be right back when you get back home.
Exactly. You're not dealing with misery.
And
y'all not sitting down having a conversation. You're having a conversation with misery like, little bitch, okay? What is it that you need from me right now? Give her what she needs in that moment and be like, all right, you good? All right, now I'm moving with my life and I'll catch you on the flip side. Like,
and some people think they can call a thing and then leave it. It's like, I'll hear some people say, I know why I'm like this is because I got daddy issues. And then they just go out through life because they know what it is nothing that needs to be fixed. It has a name. And so you just move along this world with this label and don't do anything about it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
A lot of people do that. It's like, I know why I'm like this because X, Y, and Z. It's part of the blame game too. It's like, we're not at fault for things that happen to us. So it's like, we don't have to do anything about it because it's this person's fault and this person should come along and fix this thing. When this person probably died 10 years ago and you left with this thing that's making you miserable.
Yes. Naming it is different from taking accountability for. Okay, yes, you have daddy issues. Yeah, what are you going to do about these daddy issues? Because at the end of the day, they're affecting the people around you and you. So now what? So that is one of the reasons I love this book. It's a really good self-reflection, and I found that in each one of your pieces, I have found some of myself. Like, damn. Like, I'll be like, I connect with that. I think I might be her a little bit. So that's why I love the book. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play one of your pieces. One of your favorite pieces of the album.
You
which
can
is
ask
the same
me
as the
to
book. Okay, not your favorite. Okay, let me see. Play well, since we talking about misery,
you want to play misery?
Might as well do misery.
Exclusive. What's the best way to hear it? Just
leave that at the door. That nagging feeling that there was once something more, leave that at the door. Misery wanna hold your hand and break bread with you. Misery wants to slumber party and paint nails with you till that bitch she ain't invited. Call you queen and try to tear down your kingdom. She wants to steal your crown. She becomes so elephant in a room that the weight of of her crushes your security. Of course she has features that you don't possess. Of course you look different when you are undressed. Misery has more curves than you. Misery is everything that you think he needs you to be. Misery is your imagination run amok. Misery on a calm is a wild child. She gives head and swallows. She's an acrobat and a scholar. Leave that at the door. Wipe your feet on your welcome mat. Walk into the place where you are welcome at. How much rent is she paying to take up space in your home? How much gold does she possess to claim a spot on your throne? When queen don't cut it, be godly mixed with warrior princess. Queens are cute, but we can't sip tea, create order and fight wars. Misery is ready for war. She act like she ain't in the room, but she will always be noticed when you give her room, child, please. Misery will take over your life. You will forget those labels called mother, daughter, and wife. It's morphin' time. Your power ranges from lady to bad bitch. Things can get real quick. Shit. Misery loves company. Not only does she love company, she will smile in your face. Say hello, and you'll see secret scroll on her tongue who sent you. Run back and tell them that they missed you.
Yes. Yo, don't understand. Yes. Exclusive. I love that.
Was basically about, because I'm not gonna say us all, but a lot of us been in situations where if you were ever cheated on and you thought about the other woman and you allow this other woman to take up space in your home when she don't get to do that. Like she don't get to take up space in your home. That goes to whoever that party is that did that thing that they wasn't supposed to do. So that's the part. So it's kind of like, I kind of personified misery as making her this woman, this like grandiose idea of a thing that we make up.
Yes.
Pretty much. We
It's
make
all in
certain
our
things so big, and it may not be as big as we making it up to be, but because it's so much weight, where I say she becomes so elephant in the room, but she will always be present when you give her room. Like when you're going through a situation with someone, if you're not speaking your whole truth about a situation, that elephant is always going to be in the room. And then comes the passive aggressiveness or whatever, when you're not speaking about what that thing
or the dancing
really
around
is,
the
dancing around the
situation.
situation, right? Instead of, and I know you don't have this issue.
I do not.
No,
a bitch say what she need to say when she need to say it.
Right, absolutely, and I do now. But there was a time, especially the 20s of me, did not. I did not speak to that thing. And a lot of times we do that, which I call the most self-sabotagingest, and that's a word.
Poet word, you hear that? That's what we do. We just make words up. We just
The
make words up. That's what we can do.
Self-sabotagingest thing that you can do is say that I don't feel like starting over. Because a lot of people go through stuff in their relationships and they say, I don't feel like starting over. And so they deal with whatever the shit is that's coming out of this relationship just because they don't feel like starting over.
I was there. I've been there. I have been there. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of us have been in that situation where it's just like, damn, it's not exactly easier to stay in this situation, but it's a hell of a lot easier than going out and dating, trying to figure out who this person is, and mixing up with who I am. It's just it's easier to be in that comfortable space.
What's the quote is the devil you know. I'm
about to say it's cheaper to keep us. I don't know.
It's not about the devil you know. Why can't I think of it?
What is it, Mark? You know it? Y'all know what she's trying to say. Don't be like that. Stick with the devil you know. Something like that.
You know, and
Anyway, yes. So if you're just tuning in, you guys, this is the Culture Hustle, and we are here with my girl, Lady Sarkazym, and we are talking about life and relationships and her book and her album and her videos and all the other dopeness that's going on out here with my sis. We are here the second and fourth Friday of every month, so stay tuned. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. And the next thing I want to do with you is, ready, pocketbook?
Wait, real quick. All it say is the devil you know. Better the devil you know, but I feel like it's a bigger quote.
It probably is.
Anyway.
Google this, y'all.
But that's all I had, the devil you know. But and then I Googled
Stick
it
with the
and
devil
it
you know.
I think that's it. Anyway, grab my pocket.
Yes, grab your pocketbook.
I got a bag.
I know, you got a duffel. She got a tote bag today. So this is a game I play with the ladies.
Oh Lord.
Yes, the men folk don't carry big old satchels and shit, so I can't play with them.
What's in there?
Okay, so you pick two things out of your bag that you cannot live without.
Oh. Well, my phone is not in here. And I can't live without. Oh. My shea butter.
Shea butter, gotta stay moisturized.
And shout out to
Kim. What's up?
Color Me Brown.
Color Me Brown.
Shea
Hi
butter.
Kim,
Kim
thank you.
Russell.
I also have that shea
Look her
butter.
up.
Color Me Brown by Kim
It's
Russell
very
on
good for the
Facebook.
punani, very safe and smells.
Yes, it's
delicious.
all organic, and that one's lemongrass. I had that one. I actually, I'm actually wearing it now. Actually, so I exfoliated today, y'all. I scrubbed everything. Just
I guess in my
exfoliated.
wallet, my money and stuff.
So these are the two things. So she can't live without her shea butter
All right, let's say shea butter and edge control.
and edge control. This is a true black woman. Okay, true black woman. She can't live without her shea butter and her edge control. Yes. Okay. So why can't you live with your edge control first of all?
Well, one thing I always say, and I have it written on the back of the jacket, is strong edges and good intentions. So those are like, two things.
Okay.
They have strong edges and good intentions. That's
I
how
like the way that sounds.
you
You
go
should make a
throughout
t-shirt.
life with strong edges and good intentions.
I like that. Y'all like that saying? You like that saying? Strong edges and good intentions. I think that's.
And shea butter, I mean, body butter, that goes without saying.
Everybody needs to be
You
moisturized.
need it, like, don't be ashy. That's another, it should go on a t-shirt.
Yes.
Don't be ashy. That's it.
Don't be ashy or
But
salty.
it smells fantastic.
It does.
Like,
I love,
it's a very light, out of the bathtub, out of the shower situation with this particular, and it's smooth, making the skin feel good.
And
Make
she
the
makes
punani smell great,
herself.
your skin smell, and
I have mine on too. And this one is lemongrass.
Yeah.
So shout out to Color Me Brown, Kim Russell. Her products are all organic. They're amazing products. They smell delicious. Y'all can ask if you're my friends, but y'all don't know them. So it's good for you. This is good for, this is good. So, okay, those are her two things that she can't live without. One of these days, I'm gonna show y'all two things. Wait, what are the two things in my bag that I can't live without?
That was some ultra black shit, shea butter.
I can't live without this. This is my vibrator. I always have my vibrator with me. I can't live without.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yes, it's in a pretty little package. And I can't live without my bliss stack. So mine is my bliss stacks and my vibrator. Those are the two things I can't live without. I know. Don't judge my life, judge your mother. But my bliss stacks, because my lips, I need this. I can't use, what's that stuff? I can't use Carmex. I can't use Vaseline. I have to have bliss stacks. It's something about the way it feels on my lips that is everything.
I have to have my lip sit on top.
Yes, exactly. And it be all tingly. And my vibrator. I can't leave the house without this. I take it everywhere with me. I actually have 3 of them. They're small, and no, it don't take batteries. You plug this shit into the wall and it charges like your iPhone. So those are the 2 things I can't live without. Okay, enough of that. That's a game I like to play with the ladies. Next, we are going to get into another piece, if you would like to
Play it.
Yeah, so give me another one.
It's a play for you.
And then we can talk about, if you have any events coming up, or any features that you're doing.
Okay, I do. Wait, let me get into that real quick.
Yeah, get into.
My next feature.
She be all over the city, y'all. She be everywhere. Her and her husband, he the poet MC, he gonna be on my show a little bit later on, but him and the missus swapped out because she got a lot going on right now. So she the hotness in the house right now. So.
Okay, so April 24th. I'm gonna see you glasses.
Girl. Not the cute glasses, the seeing
No,
glasses.
not the cute glasses, the seeing glasses.
Yes.
We are not one and the same.
I'm not there yet. Y'all need seeing glasses? Who needs seeing glasses right now? Anybody? I don't have seeing glasses yet. Mark, you got seeing
April
glasses?
24th.
Glasses. You just can't see.
April 24th is a Sunday, 1 to 5. Coffee or tea, if it wasn't for the art, builder of community civics. This is at the Bayou Jazz Lounge on 5025 Baltimore Avenue. Follow my homegirl Sophia the Fox. Y'all might know her as the Fox. On Instagram is DAPHOXX. That's the Fox. And this event again is April 24th from 1 to 5. And I will share it on my page as well.
All right, y'all. That's what it is. 1, 2.
I will share that.
That's all y'all get. Send that to me too, child. You know I love the Bayou. Shout out to Sam and Tab at the Bayou. What's the young lady who does Funky Words? The host. Io, shout out to Io, Funky Words. There's always something going on at the Bayou Jazz Lounge. So the 21st, speaking of, will be our next time at the Bayou Jazz Lounge for Word Warriors. And then May the 5th, I will be hosting.
And I'm doing an erotic poem, y'all.
I
don't even be having erotic poetry, but I'm gonna do one for my girl.
Exactly. So I will be hosting on May the 5th, which is also my sister's birthday. Shout out to my little sister Nafisa. So May 5th, I'm going to be hosting and probably performing at an erotic poetry event at Bayou Jazz Lounge, May the 5th. Please mark your calendars. This shit is going to be epic. If you've seen me perform any of my erotic poetry before,
she gonna get naked.
I'm not.
And so y'all should come. She might get naked. You could go to jail. A little naked.
Oh, the sun. Y'all see the sun on my face?
A little naked.
So I'm not gonna get naked because I might get in trouble for that. But as long as I got my areolas covered up, they told me I'm good. So I'm not gonna get totally naked, but it is going to be an erotic event. So get sexy and come out and see me host. And
maybe you should make it like a burlesque thing.
No, this is what we can talk about it now. So anyway, May 5th from 7 to 11, I believe. Bayou Jazz Lounge. If y'all go on Facebook and look up Word Warriors, or give a shout out to Sam Gayman Jr. on Facebook, and I think he the same thing on Instagram. That's my homeboy and his lady love Tab, who is the brains behind the scene. They are awesome, dope power couple, and they are doing big things in Philly. So definitely tap into the Bayou Jazz Lounge because they have a lot of things going on. They even do karaoke on Wednesdays. I ain't getting
every night they have something.
Yes, every night. And it's Black owned. You know how I feel about the Black owned business.
And it's free admission. It's free admission. Events that goes on at
please, y'all, support the Black owned business. Okay, the food is good, the drinks is lit, the startender Nikki hooks you up. They have great service. Nina, oops, I be drinking. Nina is dope. So, and they got like an outside area in the back, and they got an area in the front where you can hang out and chill. So definitely Look them up. The Bayou Jazz Lounge always got something going on. It's Black owned, y'all. Okay, you know that's a thing for me. So support your Black owned businesses.
What did we want to hear?
Support your Black owned businesses.
Oh, I'm a Black owned business.
I'm a Black owned business too. So support, okay? GrioSoul.com.
Griot Soul Records. Griot is Griot, spell it out. Soul, SOUL, Records. You spell records.
Yes. So definitely look that up and cop her album, her book. Her husband also has a book out called Rhymes
Past the
Margin. He is a legend, so I don't even have to say nothing about him. I just gotta say his name. E the Poet MC. Y'all know who that is. If y'all don't know who that is, I don't know where y'all been. Y'all need to figure it out. Okay. So we're gonna get into this next song. What you got for me now?
Did you have a beyond that?
Yes! I don't even need the song, but I'm gonna play it.
Beefy hair and long lashes. Get 7 lashes with swift tongues, be fabulous. Be throwing and catching the words with the hands, be all of that. Love God, let them know that you don't play that shit. Be reserved on Monday morning, on Sunday, let them know that you had to pray not to have to smack a bitch. Be pretty, period. Tell them to relax about your hair being relaxed. That term will stop you from supporting a fag, taking a knee, throwing up a fist, that's relax, be all of that. You can be a queen with fabulous tendencies if you want to. Don't let labels change your style, stay true to you, be comfortable. They say your presence in the room make you unapproachable. That has more to do with them.
And that's to do with you.
Be unapologetically
Black as fuck.
Wear your fro to a job interview, put a bow in it and say that I can give this to you like a
Pretty bag and a bad attitude.
be all of
I'm
that.
sorry, I just
Be
read it.
GED to PhD and still run shit. Be muffin top fit like fucking
You gonna get all this.
Be polyamorous or monogamous as long as you love yourself in every relationship. Get up from that table when love is no longer being served, and that's in every manual from
From
the
the hood to the bird, say word.
just because she got a habit don't mean she want it from you. She got a choice if you hearing voices, you little man must got you fooled. You gotta learn how to play the game in order to shoot your shot. Her facial cues is her news, the scene is your being blocked. She needs love, you smile beautiful. She whistle the moment suitable. Don't be afraid to be all of that, be that stereotype. They'll tell stories of you to tuck themselves in at night like white baby sucking blessings from black crush. Shit, they
You
know
know we blessed.
stay on your college shit
Like be the best.
pat your weed, pick your fro, stroke your locks. They think you don't know you hot. They think
You
you
blinded by the clock.
Let them think all of that. Don't fall into the imposter syndrome. You deserve all of your accolades from your hood to your throne. Drink your whiskey, sip your tea, be loving hip hop
And
and
dynasty.
make sure you pray, get paid, get slayed, get laid in the best way. Tag all of your friends in your YouTube hashtags. Then pick yourself up and get yourself back. We all of that.
Hey, be all of that. 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 Hey, I gotta be all of that. Be all of that. Yes. So if you are just tuning in, this is the Culture Hustle. We are here the second and fourth Friday of every month on Sador Radio. That's SADOIR. Did I spell that right? SAD. Oh, I'm sorry. SADIOR. Like Dior Radio. You can download it from your app store. Any app store. We are streaming on all platforms. We are on YouTube. I am on Instagram Live right now. We are on Facebook. So stay tuned. We got so many other awesome guests coming up this year. The summer is coming, so it's gonna be popping. So I am glad to have my girl here. She eating the food. I be cooking it up. Y'all don't understand. Lady Sarkazym is in the building, and we just listened to one of her songs off her album, which is also in her book, Dear Lost June. So be all of that. Now, that is just my anthem. That's just my anthem though. So I know that she be performing this at events and I be on the side like you'll be looking like
I love that. I love it that people know the words to it at this point.
Yes.
That has been like and I was so scared, like it got so popular after I did the video. I'm like, I'm gonna be the be all of that girl. Like nobody's gonna like anything else. They're gonna call me to be all of that girl. Whatever. But I appreciate the love that I've gotten from that one in particular, because the video was everywhere. It was crazy.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And this summer, like, you don't understand, I'm gonna be bumping this out my car, and people gonna be like, what the, is she listening to this? Is she rapping? Is she talking? Like, it's gonna be a thing. Exactly. It's gonna be a thing. Like, I'm so happy you turned this into an album. I'm so happy because I love it. I absolutely love it. It's crazy.
I appreciate it.
Y'all see my face? The sun is like shining.
Oh, it's good.
Right?
It's
Look
good,
at that. The beautification. The sunlight is always a good thing. So what is it about this song that you feel as though grabbed people?
Is the new I'm Every Woman.
I see that.
I'm every woman is all in me. Like everything that I talk about, somebody, if you can't relate to everything, you can pull something from this and relate to it as a Black woman in particular. Like you can relate to something in here, like line for line. Or whatever. So, and I think that's why, like, and no matter who you are, it's like young ladies, 13, 15, my son goes around the house singing.
Yes, we all of that.
13, 15, 50, 70-year-old women, like everybody can listen to this, and either you're thinking about yourself in a part, you're thinking about your homegirl in a part, you're thinking about your daughter, you're thinking about your best friend. It's somebody that you know that relates to this piece across the board, no matter who you are, no matter what tax bracket you're in. There's something about this that can relate to every Black woman that I know. And that's why I wrote it, because I put all of them in there. I feel like I put all of us in there. So that's just what it is. And it's basically just speaking to being your full self in any situation that you step into, and not being afraid and not being scared, because that imposter syndrome is real. Like when you feel like you step into a business as a Black woman with your afro, you start feeling like they're looking at you like you don't belong. Or whatever, you know what I mean, in certain spaces. Even if I'm talking about women with weaves, you know, you could step into a place with women with all natural hair and you feel like you don't belong there. So sometimes we feel like we don't belong with our own people. So it's like just being confident. If that's your decision, regardless of if who agrees with it or not, if your decision is to wear a lace front, if your decision is to wear a fro, wear that shit. Wear that shit.
And be the fuck all of that when you do it.
And be all of that. Be everything. Like if they saying be all of the things.
Exactly.
And own it.
Yeah, and for me, it's like I'm all those things. Like some days I'm in my wig and my fake lashes. Sometimes I'm rocking a fro and my natural hair. Like I'm
and it doesn't change who you are.
Exactly.
Because I look like this on this particular day, it doesn't change the fact that I can do this job that you put. Like they just had to do the crown. What is the Crown Act? The Crown that they have to pass a law that Black women are able to wear their hair the way they want to wear it. So we're like, it's like in workplaces, you can't discriminate in a workplace because I decided you can't call my braids unprofessional. Like that shit had to be put on the president's desk in 2022.
Damn, I ain't know
the Crown Act. Yes. Like shit's crazy. We gotta have the whole law made up for us to wear our hair the way it grows out of our head. The way it grows out of our natural head is the afro. That's the way most of our hair grow. Just like another woman, a white woman or whoever, hair grows this way. Our hair grows this way, but we're gonna get stopped at the door and say, but, you gotta do something about your hair. But that's the natural way God made your hair to grow this way. But we're gonna get stopped at the door for jobs or whatever professional opportunity.
And they're gonna say, Miss, you need to tame that.
Right, because
Tame
we
your
didn't
hair.
decide to tame our hair.
I'm untamable. Damn it.
So yeah, so there's that. I'm getting mad. I'm starting to get hot. Like, even thinking about it, like
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so we didn't get to do this in the beginning. We usually do this. So cheers to my sis Tam for being all of that. Yes, and to a prosperous 2022 and just living life, like be dope. Just be all of that. Yes, it is. I'm thinking about it. It's coming. A song is coming. She is also, you guys, a wife. She is a mother. She is a businesswoman. Not only is she a poet, she is so many different things. Yeah, she's a dope ass artist. She paints. She's a painter, y'all.
I'm a drawing ass John.
She a drawing ass
Drawing
John.
ass
She a
John.
painting ass John. Yo, she got the
Drawing ass
birds and
John.
the y'all don't understand. Like,
I ill
I
with a pen
love
and
it.
a brush.
Hey, but that's a line right there. That's another line
Ill
over
with a pen
there.
and a brush.
Yes, she ill with the pen. She ill with the pen and the brush. Hey, you know, it's that 80s. It's that 80s bebop hip hop right there. So she does so many things. Like most of us women, she is multifaceted.
And I'm a grandma.
Oh, yeah, and she is a grandma.
Four
Yes,
times.
4 times. You got the twins.
The twins, my son is in the army.
He got 3, right?
He is 23. Yeah, he had twins. The twins are 2 and he has a 1-year-old, and Omi just had a boy. It's all boys.
Grandma want a daughter.
I'm completely surrounded by boys, but
Yes, you are. It's okay. You
Yeah.
give off a lot of feminine energy, so it's okay. We're gonna have to figure out a way to balance. I'm gonna have to come by and cook and balance out that masculine energy in my house, because
yeah, surrounded by them. I mean, they not all at my house. Like, don't think my house is overran.
with all this testosterone, you run around, smelly socks and underarms, lifting weights and grunting.
Just walking around.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Like, you guys, me and her talk all the time, and she is one of the coolest people I know. Like, I can call her and just talk about anything, and I never feel judged. And y'all, a lot of y'all don't know me, but the people who do know me know I'm a very uncensored person. Like, I just say whatever I want to say out my mouth, and I never feel like you judging me when I say it. You just be like, okay, elaborate. And it's just like, I love that feeling, like, cause I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I don't really care how you feel about it, but it's nice to know you don't feel some type of way about it. So a lot of people don't know that about me, but y'all gonna get to know watch a couple more of these shows, and y'all gonna get to know me, because I love you guys, and I'm so.
And you gotta, I think people will get their feelings hurt a lot in life. if
Yes.
They don't learn to take people for who they are.
Exactly.
Like, it's, you know, you have people that are super blunt and will tell you what they think, but if you're used to being around yes men and people that think it's inappropriate to to say certain things, and you will get your feelings hurt a lot in this life.
Yes, I feel the same way. And I have a line in one of my pieces at the end. It's called The Proposal. So it's basically a piece about me trying to get this guy that I'm dating, well, not dating, I'm kind of fucking him, but I'm trying to get him to get his wife to join the situation instead of him lying to her about it. And at the end of the piece, I say, don't spend your life unhappy because you're so easily offended.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for after I do the erotic event, then maybe I'll do like a live with a couple of people and we can have a conversation about sexuality, because that's what I'm about. I'm about freedom of sexuality and freedom to just be yourself, and you shouldn't hide who you are from people, especially if you're in a relationship. I feel like your mate should know you. And like not necessarily every inkling of your life, but when it comes to your sexuality and the things you like, your mate should know these things, especially if you're planning to get married or this is the person you decide to spend the rest of your life with. They should know what you into in the bed. Okay, you like a little your toes stuck, they should know that. You into some weird shit, they should know that. I feel like that, and I feel like a lot of relationships go sideways because people
people aren't, and I feel like people aren't. They, think things, and I was that way, like where, I would think the person I'm with, oh, like I'm just gonna keep this to myself or whatever, not to run people off, and that's in the book too. It's
right.
No, but I know I talk about it, like
we do.
The poem is called Lost, Notes to Self. And a book where I'm kind of like listing all of these things where in past relationships that I'm more than sex, but things that I thought that I should keep to myself, including keeping myself to myself. So I
remember that one.
Yeah. So I felt like the men that I was with never really got a chance to fully know who I was, because I wanted them, I tried to kind of fit into their world instead of inviting them into my world. Let's just say, I think that's what it was. And so I was always I was always on. Like I was always trying to be who I saw them with previous to me,
or who they said
they like, what I noticed. Yeah, like I was always trying to be all of these things. And my marriage is the first time where I was single for 2 years before I met my husband. And even when I got with him, he thought I was so fucking weird because I was so relaxed, because I was tired of putting on for people. So by the time I got to him, I'm just super fucking cool, super chill. Like, so, and he thought it was like the weirdest thing that I was just too comfortable and didn't really know him. It's like, cause I'm me. Like, I'm like, at this point, what you doing? Cause I'm tired of not getting food on my clothes and like, this is who I am. You like it? You like it? This is who I am.
This is who I be.
But I just wasn't putting on anything for him. And he fell in love.
And that's how it should be. Don't fall in, what it say? Don't fall in love with the representative.
Right, yeah.
Okay. I am 150% authentically myself. This is who I am. Now, you might catch me on a day where I decide to be somebody else. Because this wig, her name is Consuelo.
Oh, yeah.
I got a red one.
And I still put a little, I don't put nothing in my hair anymore because I got all of this. But, I have different looks. Like,
exactly.
I will pull together.
But you are authentically yourself, and that's what he fell in love with.
Right.
That's the part that matters. Like, I feel like we all go through that phase in our life where we're not sure who we should be, instead of just taking time to figure it out. Like, I got a piece where I say, she's too busy being grown instead of learning to grow up.
Okay.
Like, don't mentally
it's
be
the
grown.
journey. That's
yes,
about the journey.
Exactly. It's about the journey.
Yeah.
you so in a rush to be this grown person and your mindset, and you're still trying to figure out what that is.
It's like, I got lipstick on, I'm grown.
Exactly.
Look,
I'm an
look at
adult.
me, I'm an adult, because I have lipstick on.
Yes, don't be in that position.
Like, that's all it takes.
So,
I hear that.
I like having these conversations with her because I know she looks so young though, right? She looks like a young boy, but she my old head.
She like a young boy.
She like a young John. She a John. She like a John, don't she? But she my old head.
I'm a gilf.
She is a gilf. Yes.
Because I'm a grandma and not a MILF. I've graduated to a gilf.
I'm a MILF. But this is my old head, so I like being in her presence and that presence of like wisdom and like I said, like talking to her, I'm comfortable being myself because she's comfortable being herself. So when we're together, those are the people you want to be around, people that are comfortable in their own skin because they give off that energy where it's like, it's okay for me to be who I am. Because you're okay with who you are, and it's not like, oh, I don't know about her.
I haven't thought about it that way.
Yes.
That's perfect. I mean, as far as the other person being okay with who they are.
Yes. And I love, that's why I like being around you and E, because it's just like, and then E keep constantly like, you just so mellow with everything you say. You just,
It is all matter of fact, like no matter what it is.
Yes, the sky's falling.
I don't know, like
it's all good though. I got an umbrella.
That's what skies do. I mean,
and then he's my Virgo brother, so we got that energy. But it's just like being around her is so amazing, and y'all get that if y'all cop this book, Dear L'Argent on Griot Soul.
Show them the back. I don't think they need to see the look. They need to see that face. Yeah, there.
Y'all see the face she giving y'all? That's the Southwest. That's the Southwest Philly June face. Y'all see that? So y'all need to go cop this. GriotSoulRecords.com.
Or hit me up if that's difficult, because some people
y'all
don't
can
like
inbox
going
her
different
too.
places. Hit me up, DM me, and I'll give you other ways to pay if you rather use Cash App, Zelle,
all that,
whatever.
Take it all, Cash App, Zelle,
whatever it is.
Venmo,
All
EBT.
of
We don't say EBT. We say EBT.
We
can do some food stamps. Look, everybody
Yeah,
needs
we
a couple
supposed to.
stamps and they like, this still the beginning of the month, so y'all got them Jones for real.
40 instead of 20. And we might
work it out.
Might can work it out.
Y'all work. I'm leaving it to her. Y'all can work that out with her. So DM, slide up in her DM like, yo, I got $60 in stamps. What we doing? She got y'all. I also wanted to give a shout out to my homie All Purpose, because he is doing big things in Philly also, and he is a good friend of mine now. And I will be in his video coming up. He's been using me as his model on a lot of his you saw that?
I didn't see it. Y'all something happened already?
No, he's actually shooting a video now, but he's been using me for a lot of his promos. And he is exactly, and that was a connection. That was at one of her situations. So he is a dope hip hop. Yo, this dude.
I love his voice.
Yes, his voice is amazing,
so
but his the way he raps and the way he puts his words together, like old school hip hop, y'all, like KRS-One, like just dope. I can't even. But his music is fire, so y'all definitely gotta tap into him too. I will have him send me some stuff, and I will put it in my bio or my comments later if y'all want to check him out. But he has an album coming out called The Heisman. So shout out to you, All Purpose. Another old head out here doing his thing. So I'm very proud of him. I'm so proud of Lady Sarkazym. And I'm just so happy to just be in all this energy and all this positivity, and like every time we together it's a good time, right? Like we just
never a bad time.
It's not right. Cocktails, food. Yeah, it's just not a bad time. We just enjoy each
Drink Champs version of
Hey.
Culture Hustle. Make some noise. We not gonna steal anything. We're not gonna steal Drink Champs thing.
No, we're not gonna steal it. Copyright, nope, I didn't do it, I didn't say that, it's my show, she said it, she just a guest, first of all.
I'm just a fan, Nori. That's all. If you watching.
Lori, she a fan, just, I ain't say it,
He did it.
just know I ain't say it, that's all I need you to know, I didn't say it. I just wanna give a shout out to a couple people watching, Pert, thank you, my little sister's watching now, her birthday coming up, May 5th. Happy birthday, baby. I love you. Who else? Anybody got any questions? Y'all can hit me up. When can I buy you a drink? Who is asking me? This is not the time to be asking to buy me a drink, sir. But thank you for watching, though.
Thank you for watching.
It's not the time to be asking me.
Oh gosh.
You can't buy me a drink right now. You can buy me a bottle. That'd be nice.
That mean he coming over with it.
No, he not. He
That's
gonna drop it
right for
off.
him.
We gonna meet on Bro and Cecil B. Moore, and he gonna drop the bottle off. Hey, reverb, remix. So it is now 6:58. Who was that? Hello, Philly Cat. Jay Niles, thank you for tuning in. Jay Niles was there.
I saw it. Everybody was there, but everybody was there. I was like, damn, Jay there too.
Jay was there. Shice was there last night at the Bayou World Warriors.
I know it's gonna be just words. Like
It was literally just words.
I had no
Everybody was there.
And I was laying there like, and I absolutely could have because we had a sitter pretty much, but I got home from work.
And then I asked, I was like, where's Sam? And he said, so we ain't everywhere together all the time.
And that's what I always tell people. We don't never be in the same place at the same time. That's a special treat.
World Warriors was amazing last night. I tried out some new
Did Jay not
pieces.
perform?
Yes, he did. Of course he did. It was literally just words. Stacy was on that one.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know.
And I told him I wanted to have my birthday party at the
Everybody?
no, not at the Bayou.
Oh, yeah.
At the
Overlook.
At the Overlook. Look out.
Oh, what's the next date? Let's promote that.
Yes, the Overlook. Stacey Dowling is the DJ at the Overlook. I think the next one is on
It's like next week.
April 21st.
Is it?
I think, I don't know. Look it up and find out. Okay, anyway, so there is a dope ass old school, Mark, you might like this too. He throw these old school parties, it's a DJ at the Overlook downtown, 210 South.
No, it's 230 South Broad Street.
230 South Broad Street. When's the next
17th
one?
floor. I'm looking for the next one.
17th floor, I
Y'all
think
gotta come.
the next one is
35 and up.
30, yes, it's 35 and up. Okay, so you gotta be grown to go to
They're
that.
not gonna not let you come in,
Yeah.
but that's the, you know. the
But you gotta be
typical age range.
grown. Okay?
Maybe, did he cancel it? Cause he don't.
No, he was just talking about it. So Stacey Dowling,
The
he's from Dowling's Palace, Just Words,
16th.
the 16th.
Yeah, but he got his, I'll do his, I did his last flyer because I got.
So
tired.
Saturday,
I'm
the
doing another one.
16th, where is it?
230,
230 South Broad Street.
yeah, 230 South Broad Street, 17th floor.
17th, the
Overlook.
17th floor, the
Follow
Overlook.
Dowling Stacy, put it in your thing.
Follow who?
Dowling on Instagram. I don't know what he is.
Follow Dowling Stacy. Hi, Gretchen.
Dowling Stacy on Instagram. The
Dowling.
Overlook, 35 and up. You can still come if you're younger.
If y'all
Don't
go
do over
to,
21, but that's the
I have
vibe.
nothing in my nose, right?
Stacey Dowling is a dope ass DJ, the old school shit. You know what I mean? Like my type of vibe. Like
Yes.
he played all like the good shit, the 90s.
If y'all go on
golden
Eventbrite-
era, hip hop, old school.
Yes. He's on, the event is on Eventbrite.
Yeah.
So go on Eventbrite, it's called the Overlook, and y'all will see it. Saturday, what's the date?
Yeah, the 14th.
I'm not good at, I smoke, y'all. I don't be remembering shit, just that quick, I be forgetting.
Wait,
Saturday, March 19th. 9
Saturday,
p.m.
March
to 2
19th,
a.m.
y'all hear him?
March already happened.
March is over.
This is April.
Oh, that's what it
Wait,
say.
I know, that's that, yeah, he didn't post it,
I
he
don't
just
see
put
that
it in
one.
the comments, yeah, April 16th.
My little sister made this
We
wig, I
didn't
like
do a
it,
flyer,
and I
we
made
just
my
put it in the
wig.
comments.
So they did it.
I gotta do
Her name
another flyer.
Consuela.
April 16th. is the
April
next one.
16th,
Yeah.
E-Bright. That's what y'all need to go on.
Go to Instagram.
Hey,
first,
Perk.
'cause we don't know which one is right.
All right, so we out of this joint because it's 7:02 and I always go over my time.
You ain't start on time.
Hey, that's the engineer, that's the man behind the curtain.
You right.
He do
The
everything.
Wiz.
That's the Wiz, yeah. Nobody beats the Wiz.
It's black.
Nobody beats the Wiz. Nobody beats the Wiz. Nobody beats the Wiz. He gonna be playing shit like that at the Overlook. Y'all know that.
Yes,
song.
that.
Yes.
part.
So y'all, if y'all like to
Playing.
dance, y'all wanna enjoy yourself, be around some cool ass vibes, no stupid shit. You ain't gotta be looking over your shoulder, worrying about no drama.
Yeah. It's a
Come
good time.
out. Yes, it's a good time. And I'ma be there. And that's why I'm having my birthday party. So I gotta get with my sisters.
I think I'm gonna have my birthday party there too.
I'm gonna get with my sisters. All right, y'all. Nafisa, I know you won't hear, so you just heard me. The Overlook. I already talked to the board. September, I'm turning 40. I'm shaving my head too, so y'all won't get to see that. I got hair now, but I'm shaving my head. All my hair off. What? It look weird.
Do your outro.
Oh, so anyway, I'm all on my phone. I'm on Instagram Live. I'm trying to multi-purpose and put my eyeballs everywhere. But we have to go. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Peace, blessings, and prosperity to you all. And we will catch y'all. When's the next date? I don't know, but I will get back to you. Y'all know I make
What's the fourth Friday?
the fourth Friday of this month, whatever that day is. I don't have this shit in front of me, y'all. Okay, I don't have time. Okay, I barely made it here, but I look cute. Wait, let me show y'all my outfit.
Here she go.
But y'all check out the shirt. Y'all see this? You see that? Hey, built Philly tough. Okay. Anyway, all right. I'm out, y'all, and I will catch y'all in 2 Fridays. The 22nd. That's what my engineer said.